What's going on, my little hedge fund terminating motherfuckers? I'm keeping you company this weekend before the festivities start. Since it's 4th of July weekend, it's that time where people start, taking the time off, whatever. And I was discussing some stuff with my family, and my family just reminded me about the 4th of July weekend where me, Benny, and Mike, we rescued Mike's Hyundai from the New York City Police Department of Transit, the impound lot. So I decided, since you guys are just basically like AMC'd out, I will give you this one. Basically, what happened was this. Mikey was like, I don't know, he's like a lifelong Hyundai customer. He's like a platinum customer. Back then, which is nothing wrong with it. They got the best warranty in the industry. But Mikey, when he had his Hyundai back in the days, he had a car in the city, and that was a big deal. For you guys in New York, having a car in the city was like, fuck it. That's the limo. But anyway, 4th of July was coming, 3-day weekend. And we had a plan. We were going to head up to the Jersey Shore. And Mikey, Mikey's fucked up with parking. Let's just let you know that. So anyway, he parks the car in the spot, and they're loading it up with all the things they're gonna need to obviously take with them to the Jersey Shore. The idea was we were gonna head out early on Friday morning and basically drive down there. We had a place already set up for us. We're gonna basically be there Friday night, Saturday night, whatever. The whole thing, no big deal. Boom. We were coming down with our stuff to the car. All of a sudden, then we did one trip, and then we came back to get this. And when we came back down, the car was gone. Poof. Car wasn't there no more. Mikey got car keys, but he got no car. So anyway, this car is missing. But who the fuck is gonna steal a Hyundai back then? I had to prove Mikey, listen, guy, nobody took your car. He said, no, but they could have stole my car. Like, look, there's no broken glass on the car, on the ground, and there's a BMW right here. If they were gonna take any car, it was gonna be this one, not your Hyundai. I offended Mike a little bit, but he got over it. So we went over to the precinct, 2 blocks away, walked into the precinct, and obviously, hear all this shit. What the fuck you motherfuckers are doing here? Saying hello, everybody. Hey, what's going on? So anyway, they ran Mikey's plates. And fucking cop behind the desk. It was the desk sergeant. He was saying, you better not have any warrants, you little motherfucker. So Mikey was fucking tense. He was tense something could pop up. Because they were going to grab him right there. We were like, bye, Mikey. But anyway, nothing came up, no warrants or nothing. But they found out that his car got fucking taken by DOT, Department of Transit. Which is kind of fucked up because it's a 3-day weekend. And we had some shit already in the trunk that we were ready to go. So I asked him, okay, where? He said, well, it's in the South Bronx. So we thought, okay, no big deal, fuck it. Let's go up to the Bronx. We'll go to the fucking pound. We'll get the car back, we'll be fucking out. No big deal. So we go up to the Bronx, and it's really like towards the midday, whatever. And we go up to the little fucking booth window. It's 4th of July in New York City. Sounds like fucking Iraq out there. Fucking people, like I moved in with these savages. I'm going back to Oklahoma. Where are the sirens now? There's somebody here from like Australia going, what the fuck? Why did I come to vacation with you motherfuckers? Anyway, that direction, yeah, that's Puerto Ricans. So anyway, motherfuckers screaming out there, hey, you took my out. So anyway, we go up to the lot, to the pound, and right in the fucking, there's like a little house, like a little hut. And you go there, and this guy opens up a window. Yeah, can I help you? So Mike is like, yeah, listen, guy, you got my car. He's like, yeah, well, did you pay your bill? So Mikey's like, look, motherfucker, give me the bill, I'll pay it, give me back my fucking car. He go, well, you don't pay your bill here. You got to go to the office and pay it, and then you come back down here. So Mikey's fucking like, you fucking fat bastard. Where's the fucking office? Yeah, I gotta go to the fucking, it was the DMV as a matter of fact. It was something, because I think it was registration. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't even remember. So anyway, we made a plan. Fuck it. We run over there. We go to DMV. We pay this fucking thing off. Once we pay this fucking thing off, we come back. We show this Momo the fucking slip. We're fucking done. Fuck your mother. We'll probably run your little house over. So what happens? We go up to the fucking DMV. You don't want to go to the DMV up there. All of a sudden, we fucking come back. After the fucking line, the traveling, the bullshit, whatever. What happens? Fucking fat Momo's walking away. Well, it's a 3-day weekend. I'm not going to stay here waiting for you fellas to come back. So Benny was like, look, you fat motherfucker. Go back and open up that fucking gate. And the guy's like, I'm a city worker. I don't gotta go back. Benny was about to fucking clock this motherfucker and take his keys. So I chilled Benny out, but nonetheless, we don't got a car now. 3-day weekend. What the fuck we're gonna do? We got fucking chicks waiting for us in Jersey. We got a car in the fucking pound. We got a hotel booked up for us. We're fucked up. This for us was a life fucking adventure for us. So fucking Benny, he has an idea. He tells him, Mikey, you got the keys, right? He says, yeah, I got the keys. The fucking supercomputer's working. All right, no problem. All we gotta do is we gotta hop the fucking gate, get the fucking car, and take this fucking fence down. Fucking Benny's looking at the fucking fence to see what type of reinforcements. And he's like, yeah, we could do this. All we got to do is put the bump up against the car. Put a little bit of pressure on it. Fucking Benny didn't understand. We had a Hyundai. We didn't have a fucking Buick. But nonetheless, it sounded like a solid plan. Until we met the Doberman. This fucking lot was a secondary lot type thing. It was like a lot that the city expanded into, because obviously there was a time when New York City didn't tow the fucking thing, and then all of a sudden they started towing everything. Fuck you, Giuliani. You fucked around with us, you fucking bastard. Anyway, all of a sudden, all these fucking cars being towed. Now we saw the car in the distance, but what we saw on the other side of that fence was a ferocious Doberman. You know those skinny fucking monsters, but they're big. They got fucking like this fucking pointy neck. Like they'll bite you one place, but they still got enough teeth to bite you somewhere else. Well, we had a problem. This motherfucker had to go. So we thought about different strategies. We thought about drugging him. We had experience on that from before. We thought we'd get a couple of bottles of NyQuil from a bodega and just went, yo motherfucker, night night. But we didn't have the fucking time to do this. So we figured out, okay, how we're gonna get rid of this monster, jump over the fence, get our car, take out the fucking fence here. So as we were thinking about how we're gonna do this, fucking Benny says, listen, I figured it out. And I'm like, what? Benny takes off his belt and creates a fucking loop like a lasso. Like he's gonna go fucking rope a horse. So this fucking Doberman is right at the glass, the fence, and it's fucking going nuts. Fucking trying to get us through the fence. And Benny's like, yeah, no problem, motherfucker. He's putting the belt through one of the upper holes, and the loop is coming down around this fucking dog's neck. This dog has no idea he's about to get fucking Benny trapped. All of a sudden, after a few minutes, and Benny's like, come on, motherfucker, come on. All of a sudden, when he got that dog where he wanted him, fucking dog was like, he had that fucking dog fucking like, okay, chill out, motherfucker. I don't want to fucking fight no more. So once he had him, he was like, that's it, Mikey. Here's the part of the fucking plan that Mike didn't know. Mikey, go over the fence. Get in the car. Fucking Mike is like, what the fuck you mean? I go over the fence. He's like, I got the motherfucker. He's not gonna get loose. So fucking Mike is like, what the fuck? And Mike is a little bit smaller than us. So Mikey's like, what the kind of shit is that? And he's like, look, I can't hold this motherfucker forever. And this motherfucker was bugging. This motherfucker was bouncing, everything. But Benny had this motherfucker like, you continue, you're not gonna breathe. Mikey goes over the fence like a half a fag. You're fucking doing one of those things. And the Doberman's looking at him like that. Like, motherfucker, once this fucking belt is off me, I'm gonna bite you in your fucking neck. So all of a sudden, when he gets over the fence, and Mikey fucking lands on there like a cat burglar, he goes over to his Hyundai. Then the fucking worst sound we ever heard in our world happened. Bing! Fucking Benny's buckle where he made the loop, that thing went sideways. That fucking dog went after Mike. Let me tell you something. That dog went after Mike like it knew Mike from a different time, and Mike stole something from that dog. All of a sudden, me and fucking Benny at the fence, Mikey, run for your fucking life. Fucking Mikey was like, oh shit. Fucking Mikey ran to his fucking Hyundai. Fucking, he opened up the door, he got inside, he closed it. We were thinking, that's it, the deal's done, whatever. No, it wasn't, motherfucker. Mikey put the key in the fucking car. Ging, 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 ging. Ging, 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 ging. The fucking battery, somehow or another, wasn't charging. Mikey was in fucking Cujo land. Mikey had a monster fucking going around the fucking car. Mikey was fucking dead. He was in a fucking car. It was hot. He had to have the windows rolled up. He would crack them down a little bit. But at the end of the day, he couldn't crack them more because the dog was going crazy. He wants to take off the glass. So Mikey's in there. It's like 1,000 degrees. He's fucking sweating. He's talking to Jesus. He's talking to Jesus and praying to God that Hyundai glass holds up, because this fucking dog was a monster. It was big. It was living in a fucking yard, killing fucking... It was fighting South Bronx cats and rats in that yard. And me and Benny, what we're going to do? Call the cops like 2 transmiferites and ask for help. 911. Oh, you 3 motherfuckers are under arrest. This is a fucking city pound. So all of a sudden, we're like, okay, we got to save Mikey. And Mikey's in the car. This dog was so crazy that it was so fucking... The glass was full of saliva. It was trying to kill this motherfucker. So we know he's in there. He's cooking, whatever. So, fucking, me and Benny started talking. And as we're talking, we looked across the street. And there was a fucking tow truck. I don't know if it was a city tow truck. No, it was a private tow. It wasn't DOT. It was just a tow truck that was there. It was a lot of garages, South Bronx. Everybody knows that area. Like, it's a lot of the tow. Anyway, so all of a sudden, me and Benny look at the fucking truck and go, wait a minute. What if we take that fucking truck, bust through the fucking gate, and fucking get Mikey? Like, this is like the A team. We weren't even the A team. We were like the F team. We just thought to ourselves, fuck it, we're just gonna fucking take this fucking tow truck, go through this fucking gate, fucking take out this fucking wild chihuahua fucking animal, and at the end of the day, save Mikey. That's all we're gonna do. Let me tell you something. We went across the street, and sure enough, when we were fucking right in front of the tow truck, we heard Mikey, he's coming in. He's screaming because the dog was like literally like doing this stuff and the window was going down. And Mikey was inside fucking rolling this fucking thing up like, no, you motherfucker, you're not getting... Mike was punching the fucking snout. He's doing everything. If you motherfuckers know Mikey, this is one of those fucking moments he was fucking thinking that Jesus was going to come and zap him away. He's one of those that believes in the rapture. Ain't no rapture with me and Benny. You're gonna live through everything. You were in hell, Mikey. So we get into this fucking tow truck. Thank God the fucking door was open. I mean, who's gonna steal a tow truck besides 2 stupid Puerto Ricans? We weren't even stealing it. We were borrowing it. Totally different. Technically speaking, I mean, like to steal it, we would have to take it away from where it was at, but it was still on the same street. We get into it, and Benny looks at it and goes, I don't know how to drive stick. His brother's fucking gonna get ripped apart. He goes, I don't know how to drive stick. I'm like, get out, you motherfucker. Now I gotta go rip down the fucking gate. So I get in this fucking thing. I start this fucking beast up. I put this thing on fucking first. And there was no smooth way about doing this. Mikey was screaming. I was hearing him over the fucking diesel engine. I take a sharp fucking left. And I go right up to the fucking gate. And literally, man, it was just push, push, push. And this dog saw us coming, so he left Mikey alone. He was actually standing in front of the gate thinking like, yeah, motherfuckers, come in, bring it, motherfuckers, bring it, I'm here. Fucking Mikey was like, kill that motherfucker. He's all dehydrated in the car. Fucking 150 degrees on Hyundai. He's fucking dying. He's fucking dying. You know what Mikey told me later on? He said the worst part about being in that fucking that hot car and dying of fucking heat is that he knew that in the trunk of the car there was bottled water in the cooler. That's what we put in. We had a bunch of fucking beverages because we're going to the beach. Oh my god, it's fucking hilarious. Anyway, this fucking dog is like, he has no fucking idea. Two Puerto Ricans in a stolen tow truck. You don't want to get in front of us. So I put the fucking monster. I'm a fucking teenager. I put the pickup truck, the fucking tow truck had a huge bumper. I put it right up against the gate, and I knew pressure. The fucking dog was, when that fucking gate went, because half the gate went, it didn't like fly and squash him. No, when half the gate, fucking crazy. And then some of that shit is gunshots. That's gunshots. Anyway, when the fucking gate on one side, the hinges came off, it took that fucking dog and it catapulted that motherfucker into outer space. Oh, I remember downshifting to fucking give us the fucking boop we needed. Let me tell you something. That dog went into outer fucking space. I seen a dog fly. I don't know where he landed at. I don't give a fuck either, because he was gonna rip Marky apart. He was a crazy motherfucker. So once the gate was open, we had to fucking drive over to the Hyundai and find out why the fuck the car wasn't starting. And what it was is that Mikey left the hazards on when we were coming in and out loading it up. So that thing killed the batteries. So here we are now using the tow truck, the jumper cables, to fucking and we're fucking looking. Where's the dog? Where's the fucking dog? Like, we're thinking any moment this monster is gonna come up like, surprise, motherfuckers, I'm back. So anyway, we're there, and right when we're about to get that, boom. Sure enough, this fucking dog comes back. This motherfucker is fucked up. He's like, wolf, motherfucker. I'm gonna fuck you niggas up in a second. This dog was fucked up. I sent this dog to fucking Eli's fucking spaceship type shit. This fucking dog was gone. This fucking dog don't understand anything. He thinks he's a cat. And all of a sudden, I'm like, damn, we fucked this dog up. So Benny's like, fuck it, man. We got a couple of sandwiches in the back. Let's feed him. Sure enough, no fucking joke. That fucking wild monster, we were giving him water, giving him sandwiches. He was hanging out with us. And it was cool. And it was like, we left him a bunch of sandwiches. We filled up a fucking hubcap full of water for him to drink. He was good to go. We're probably the best Puerto Ricans he ever met. But what was funny about it was, when we were coming out, there was this black dude that was on the side that witnessed the whole thing. And this was a real black motherfucker. One of those black motherfuckers that understands what this means. He comes over, see little motherfuckers. I've never seen anything like that in my entire life. And he just turned around and he hugged us, which was hilarious because as little kids, we didn't know to the extent of what we just did. And he was like, you the strongest little niggas I've ever seen in my life. What you fucking did was fucking incredible. He says you saved your boy. And Benny, that's my little brother. I can't show up without him when I go back home. My father will shoot me. And you know it's funny because if you're up in the Bronx in Brooklyn, you know there's always some black motherfucker in the corner and he always knows everything that's going on. So when he came over to us, it was like winning an Oscar. You motherfuckers are the most solid motherfucking niggas I've ever seen in my life. That's funny. You two will be like, he said the N-word. You fucking stupid. Fucking Hyundai. When that thing kicked over, we fucking backed up that fucking tow truck. We put it in the street. That fucking Hyundai fucking pulled over. We were waving goodbye to the dog. The fucking dog was like, woof, motherfucker. Come back on Monday. Oh my God. We filled them up full of fucking sandwiches. It was fucking hilarious, man. It was funny one time when we got drunk one time in the Bronx. A couple of years later, Benny's like, why don't we go take a pizza for the dog? Sure enough, we bought some pizza. Fucking dog's on the other side of the yard. And he's back to his crazy fucking thing. But he kind of like remembered us. We just threw the pizza over. And he was just eating. He was like, remember when this motherfucker was going to eat us alive? Fucking crazy. Happy 4th of July, motherfuckers. If you don't have a 4th of July like that, you're not having a real 4th of July. Love you, motherfuckers. Melania, happy 4th.